Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Fatima Johnson. Today we'll be making a lovely panna cotta with a lovely fruit compote to complement the dish. I'm a student at Portswood College and I'm currently doing my internship at the Portswood Hotel. Today I'll be making a panna cotta which is quick and easy to make, even your kids can make it. And then also to complement the dish we'll be making a lovely fruit berry compote. We're going to use some sugar, some milk, some fresh cream, gelatin and vanilla essence. So you'll be using 4 tablespoons of sugar, 125 ml milk, 125 ml fresh cream, 2 tablespoons of gelatin and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla essence. We're going to put all our ingredients into our pan and then on a medium-low heat. Then we'll be using the gelatin will be going into the water to let it set while we're busy making our panna cotta. Once everything is done, we'll be making our compote, our bedding compote, which will have 10 grams of berries, blueberries, 10 grams of raspberries and 10 grams of strawberries. And we'll be adding 2 tablespoons of sugar to that so that we don't make a too sweet consistency, because due to the panna cotta is already sweet, so we're going to need to make the compote a bit of a bitter sweet and sour bitter taste. And then also we'll be using a little water just so that it doesn't stick to the pan, so we can just let it cook through and then just have a lovely, and remember, do not overcook your compote because you don't want that soggy, you still want that wholesome fruit and you want to taste the bitterness of that blackberry, so you still want that whole fruity flavor. So we're just gonna give it a slight cook and just to give it a quick boil. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and then also you can also, with the panna cotta, it's not only you can make it plain, you can add fruit to it, fruit pieces. You can even add cardamom, you can make it a nice spicy one, or you can add cardamom pods, cinnamon sticks. Cook it with the whole, with your milk and the fresh cream, with all those ingredients, and you can cook it with together just to make a lovely consistency with smooth and spicy. To make another smooth consistency, you can add more fresh cream. For a more healthier option, you can add coconut milk or coconut cream for those health conscious people that extract the milk. They can use coconut milk and coconut cream for a more healthier option. So you can play around with the panna cotta, so you can't just stick to one dish. You can make a variety of dishes with one consistency. And then this is also a good dish for Eid, where you can make it for Eid and present it to the family that comes around and say Mubarak, because not a lot of Cape Malay Muslims use actually this dish. So when you make it at home, it will be something different to the normal trifles and peppermint tart. And then you might know, people will be asking for the recipe. Okay, so now we're going to put we're going to put the pan on a medium heat. Okay, so not too high and not too low. Okay, so we're going to put the heat low. So now we're going to add the milk, the fresh cream to it. We'll be adding the milk. We're going to use 4 tablespoons of sugar because we don't want it too sweet. And then also we will be adding, lastly, the vanilla essence. So while that is cooking, and you're just going to give it a quick stir. So while this is cooking, you're going to be adding your gelatin to your water. So do not use like too much water, and don't use too much gelatin, because then you're going to have a whole soggy business. And don't add also too much gelatin, because then your stuff is going to it's going to be rubbery and it's not going to taste that nice, or it's not going to be nice. So I don't think you want to make a rubbery consistency. So now we're just going to sprinkle the gelatin onto the water. As you can see, it's going to look something like to that effect. And then just stir again and just give it a quick boil for your panna cotta. So while the panna cotta is busy cooking and boiling, I'm going to show you how to make the berry compote, also on a very medium heat, not too high. Okay. There we go, not too high. Okay, so we're going to add 10 grams of blackberries, and then we're going to add some 10 grams of the raspberries. Okay, and then you can 10 grams strawberries you can cut up. You can cut it into halves, quarters, whichever way you feel like it. Two tablespoons of sugar. And a little bit of water so that it does not stick to your pot. Okay. Okay, so your panna cotta is coming nicely through. As you can see, it's cooking nicely. The aroma is smelling great. The vanilla essence is coming through nicely. So you can also just give it a quick stir. And then also your berries, and do not stir your berries too much, because then it's going to become all loosened, it's going to become soggy. So you just leave it, don't overstir it, so just let it cook through, and then just to get that lovely wholesome consistency. So we're just going to add the rest of these ingredients to the pot. And there we go. So now our panna cotta is cooking nicely through, as you guys can see. Lovely. So now I can just put the stove off, take it off the heat, stir it a bit. You can also use fresh vanilla beans as well, just to complement the dish and let it go through nicely. And then we have our gelatin. So we just stir that a bit. Add it to your panna cotta. Stir it well. And then you can just add in your, okay, so just, okay, when your kids are helping you, just make sure that there's an adult supervision. So it's nice and nice and lovely. Okay. So you can use any shape and sizes of your, whichever way you would like to plate it. You can use plastic bowls, you can use glass bowls, you can use any shape and size, and then it will come out perfect. Put it in the fridge for 4 hours, and then it will. Okay, so our berry compote is looking great. so it's not overcooked, and I'm not stirring it too much. So the panna cotta you must just put in the fridge for 4 hours or overnight, and then once you want to plate it the next day, you can just use a nice hot knife, slide it around the edges, and then it will slide out afterwards. So our compote is ready, so I'm just going to put off the stove. Okay, so as you can see, it's a nice consistency, and as you can see, the berries are still whole, the strawberries are still whole. So you want to keep that. You want to keep that consistency, and also all the nutrients has gone through the syrup and the sugary consistency, and then you can just let it cool down. Also, you can, if you want to, you can also put it in the fridge and plate it with your panna cotta the next day. You don't always if you want to plate your dish, you can use a compote, but you can use something else. You can use mango pieces. You can use a puree of different fruits, and then also plate it up, make it nicely for someone's birthday party, for kids' birthday parties, or adults' birthday parties. Jazz it up with some fresh cream and some mint. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside to cool down, and then just always remember, clean as you go, because that's what I learned at college. So normally you must just clean up after you mess. And also, when your dessert flops, it's not the end of the world. You can always redo it again. Do it until try until it becomes out perfect, comes out right. If your gelatin comes out little tiny bubbles, it's because you probably didn't set your gelatin properly in the water, or your consistency was too hot and you didn't use a strainer. Because remember, when you make the panna cotta, you can also use a strainer just to take out that bubbles of the gelatin, just to take it out, and then you'll have a smooth consistency, smooth taste, which will be amazing. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the fridge for tomorrow, and then there's your finished product with a lovely berry compote. It's the plain vanilla panna cotta with some fresh cream and some lovely fresh fruit on top, and then on the sides for my plating is the lovely berry compote to complement the sweet dish. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.